Well, what a great win. I'm so proud of these players. I'm so proud of these coaches. Been through a lot. Every team at this point has adversity with injuries. Guys stepped up, made some great adjustments at halftime. The offense looked at the run game, thought we had some opportunities there. Players made plays. Geoffrey Brown got it going, got an interception, got us going, got some momentum, and we rode that wave. And guys were flying around, got the ball back to the offense on 2 other occasions, and that was the name of the game. We just kept giving the ball back to the offense, and the offense run game really got going.
Geoffrey Brown there, is that something that the team has been practicing or what?
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously we practice making plays, but, he's a great player. He's played a lot of football for us, and he stepped up big today. And, I'm so proud of him, so proud of these guys for fighting to the end. We got to find a way to start fast, play fast, and finish fast. And I thought the first drive we did, got the ball down there. Things were looking really good, and unfortunately didn't take care of the ball.
There was a fourth and 1.
Yeah.
Usually the team goes for it. So
Derek, are you talking about in the first half?
Yeah.
Well, in the first half, that was my decision. I felt at that time we were down 7-0. We were in our own territory. We were going to get the ball back to start of the second half. Didn't want to put our team in that situation early. I felt our defense was playing well. I thought our offense would get going. Hindsight, maybe you should, right? But unfortunately, we punted the ball, and they went right down the field and scored. But, again, wanted to get some points right before the half. That's something we've been working hard on, and unfortunately didn't take care of the ball, and they got a field goal, so we had to get some things going in the second half.
The team has now been down 17-zip twice this season going into the half. So how
Yep.
can they really prevent that?
Well, obviously we got to start fast. We got to take care. One of the things we've done a good job of, Derek, is we've been able to take care of the football. We didn't do a good job in the first half. Can't do that. We did a good job in the second half and got the ball back. Kind of flipped the script. But, we got to get off to a fast start. I thought we did. I thought we got the ball down there inside our territory. We got to ride that momentum. We got to take care of the football, and we got to pride ourselves in a few penalties.
Awesome, thank you.
Thank you, Derek.
Coach, you always talk about next man now.
Yep.
All that kind of stuff. Alex Rose was in the game before the incident with Dallas Westhoff. You see Owens go down. You see Dallas Westhoff get the disqualification. What kind of talk about with Alex Rose just kind of being up the next man in the lineup?
Well, you see that a lot. You had Alex Rose step up and jumped in there, and Dallas took over the starting role this game. But there's a lot of that. You saw Evan Ruff in there at times. You saw some guys in the offensive line like Carter Schmidt. You had some different corners going in there. But that's kind of where everyone's at right now. It's everyone's going through it. We're not the only team. They're not the only team. But that's how we've kind of approached it. It's always been a team first mentality. And you're the next. You could be on scout team. Alex Rose was on scout team 2 weeks ago. Now he's our starting middle linebacker, and he's not the only one. You got Zach Simpson started at left guard. He was on scout team 2 weeks ago. He's starting now. And when you go down to scout team, you go down there to get better because your name can be called, and their name was called today.
It's just the guy doing his job, just trying to help the team. The play call was me to get under one, read that slant window, threw the ball right to me because we know the ball comes out low, and the rest was just history. So
The defense has been very offensive this season. So what can you say on that?
I mean, we made a big emphasis to turn around this season and really focus on getting the ball out, getting the ball back to the offense, and every practice we just focus on a little with a turnover circuit.
Yeah.
And so that's really helped us. As you can see, we forced a lot of turnovers this game. I think we had about 3, 4. So, and they were all big time. Helped the offense, helped us get a win, helped us get a comeback win. So it's been huge.
Elijah, the offense really turned on in the second half today. So what can you say about that, and how are they looking to get it on? How are they looking to? How are they going to look to? Start fast now.
It starts with me, of course. I'm the quarterback. Had a fumble early. We were driving first drive. Can't happen. So, we just gotta protect the ball. Gotta keep doing what we know how to do, and not be surprised when we are rolling. And if something like that does happen, we got to respond like I feel like we did in the second half. But like you said, the pick was huge. That really sparked us and got us rolling.
And your rushing has been actually pretty key this season. How are you looking to sort of keep that going?
Really, just doing whatever I can to help the team win. Like Jeff said, my number's called, and I'm gonna just do whatever I can. If somebody else's number called, I'm gonna be happy with that and carry out my fake and do whatever.
Tony, you had a couple you had a couple of huge plays today. How are you looking to how are you looking to sort of keep it going?
Just with my preparation during practice throughout the weekend, during film study, I wasn't starting this week, but I knew when my number was called that I would still have to be ready to go because no one cares if you didn't get a lot of reps or if you're not starting when your number's called. You have to be ready to go. So just having the same preparation as if I am a starter, and when it's time to execute, I have to execute.
Well, what did you see on those key plays today?
Coach Wilson, on the fumble that I had, the forced fumble, Coach Wilson emphasized the effort erasing mistakes. And we obviously had a mistake because it went for an explosive play. But like Jeff talked about, the circuit drill, turnover circuit, I seen the quarterback have the ball out, and I just applied what we did in practice to the game, and it worked. So it's just executing.
Awesome, thank you.
As for all three of you, really, it's a homecoming win. You know, you talked at the blue light party with all the students and all that. What does this mean to get that big victory in front of all the fans?
I mean, it's huge again. The biggest part is just showing these fans that we can win, that we do play hard. Since I've been here, that's the biggest comeback and probably the only comeback I've been a part of. But I mean, especially on homecoming weekend, a lot of fans that support that. It's just huge. So I mean, I don't know.
It was good to get. Now we just got to keep stacking.
One thing I'll say about the win is just the mentality of this team. And I think it starts with the coaching staff and down. We'll never give up. We could be down 300-0. We're going to fight like we're going to come back. So I think that's huge, being down 17-0, and then we stall on the first drive and the defense has to come on the field. It's not looking too good. Most people are probably hanging their heads in the stands or whatever, but within the team, we're never gonna shy away from that mentality of we're going to come back and we're going to win.
Being the leader of this team with the quarterback position, how do you kind of rally the troops in a moment like that? At halftime when you get shut out in the first half and we come back and score 20 unanswered.
Yeah, I thought I had a subpar first half, and I really just told the guys, keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna pick my game up and play at the level that I know I can play at. And I just told the guys, don't let one mistake beat you twice, and if we make a mistake, on to the next play and keep going.
Final question before we let you guys kind of enjoy the big win. How do you take this big wins momentum into the rest of the season and kind of build to keep building the win column?
I think it's huge momentum. There's something about that feeling of knowing that you're going to win when you're going into the next week. Sometimes if you're on a losing streak or whatever, there's still that tiny sliver of doubt, and I think that just gets eliminated when we come away with this win. So we just got to keep it rolling and get the one next week.
I think the biggest thing is just continues to build confidence for this team. Again, it shows us that we can win, we can play with anybody in the Valley, and just continue to grow as a team as the season pushes forward.